Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Steggy here, back with yet another Marvel Champions gameplay video. And in today's video, this one's, I'm not gonna say a little special, but usually I play solo. But in today, well, I'm still playing, by myself. But in today's video, we're gonna be taking on Rhino in a two-handed game. So I'm gonna be playing both Miss Marvel, who is super awesome. I really like Miss Marvel. We're going to be playing Miss Marvel in Aggression. It's kind of an upgrade of my Aggression deck that I used last time on the channel. And with her is going to be Maria Hill in more of a supporty role. She's going to be in Justice just for a couple cards, but that's her main aspect. So these are actually two heroes I was going to take. I was going to go to a game store, actually. At the time of this recording, it was this past Sunday, but I did not feel good. I woke up and it was like, it was not a good idea for me to go. So I wasn't feeling well for a couple of days, really. But now I feel much better. But all of these cards here, I actually was going to take to the game store. So we are playing Rhino again, but Rhino, we are taking him on an expert mode. And we also are rocking the... what's it called? Dangerous Recruits, I think? Yeah, it's called Dangerous Recruits, so it has like Venom and Bullseye in it. So before, when I did Rhino, I added Armadillo, and this time I'm trying to find a really good mod set for him. So I brought several with me, or I was going to bring several. So one of the ones I was going to use was Dangerous Recruits, so we can have Bullseye and Venom and stuff. I think it'll be cool. So we're just going to try that out. I already did that. A lot of shuffling. How's that look? That looks pretty good. And I have some space over here for a discard, but you don't need to see that. So yeah, I already did some shuffling. Now that I realize it, like as I'm sitting here getting ready to play, both of these heroes use a lot of like upgrades and supports. They also have like the same color sleeves. So we're gonna just we're gonna see how that works. So I gotta figure out a good spot for everything. Maybe move up just a smidge. Okay, right there. So then Miss Marvel can go like over here. Give her deck a little bit. But yeah, I don't think it'll be too bad, especially with Maria Hill backing me up. And Rhino's not like the toughest, but we are going to fight him on expert to give ourselves a little bit of a challenge. So, okay, I think we are going to have Miss Marvel go first. I don't have... oh, here it is right here. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, Miss Marvel is going to go first. And Maria Hill will go second. Okay, so, which are our hands? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No minions, so no quarter's not going to be very good. The Locust is very interesting. Same with Psylocke. I have an extra hone technique, but I do have the power of aggression, actually. And I almost feel like if I can get this down early, that could be pretty good. Or do I want to spend it for Psylocke? I technically could spend an extra turn in... Alter Ego. I could confuse him, and then I could grab the Pericles with Maria Hill and stun him. So I wouldn't have extra threat. Speaking of threat, this actually is going to come into play with 4. So actually, maybe I should grab the Iliad and just so I don't get an extra encounter card. So I don't think I'll need... oh, the Helicarrier is nice, but I think I'll... do I try to go, hopefully get another double? Plus I have my Alter Ego ability, which could give me Digging Deeps. Let's YOLO it. let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Let me scoot over a bit here. Let's draw 3. So I got a Digging Deep and a Mansion. I'd take like everything to play the Mansion. I got 2 copies, but all right, maybe not the best. Let's see what Maria Hill gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did get a double. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to be dumping everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I need... I don't think I need these other ones. But I do have the double. I could try to get like special funding, which would be really nice. But I don't know if I want to risk it. Plus, I have Shield Director and I don't want to get rid of it. But if I'm going to get rid of these anyway, would digging for an extra counter be that bad? I don't know. Maybe we can just, so I'm learning here, see what's the best. Let's ditch 4. Let's just for the heck of it. See if we get another double. Let's just, yeah, 1, 2, 3. I didn't get it. I got rid of some of my med teams as well. Okay, so, and unfortunately, Agent Carter, or Agent 13 is gone. But, I think I do I have Overwatch? Not Overwatch. Chance Encounter? I think I have Chance Encounter, I think. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead. we're going to dive in here. I got my threat. So Miss Marvel over here is going to go first. Let's use our alter ego ability. So we're going to, discard until we get, we're going to get identity specific card. I did get Digging Deep off the top, which is nice. Next card, Wiggle Room. Okay. So I got a couple extra cards here. Do I really, do I want to play everything for a mansion? Hone Technique actually isn't gonna do a lot right now. So I think I do the Psylocke play with maybe Power of Aggression. I have an extra Hone Technique and a Digging Deep. And I can play Psylocke for the confusion. And then I can get rid of that threat. Yeah, I could do that with the stun. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We play Psylocke, who's gonna have a little counter here. There we go. Okay, let's flip to hero form. Yeah, nothing to do here. So let's have her attack Psylocke. Take 1 point of damage here. This will go to 1 counter as well. So Rhino will actually end up taking 2 damage, go to 28. And we'll have this confusion, which is pretty nice. Then I think I'll play Sneak By for Digging Deep and my mansion. So that'll remove 3 threat from here. Do I want to get it back? No. I'll just actually thwart it normally, and I'll just clear it. Yeah, because it's 2 plus 1 per person. Yeah, so it would only have 4. That's a good start. So I have Wiggle Room, which I'll definitely keep. All right, so Maria Hill's turn. We are just going to search for... Yeah, probably just grab the Pericles. It is a little... All my doubles are at the bottom. It is a little busted, especially against Rhino. Now, in 2-player, it's a little better, I think. In solo, you can just continuously, stun or confuse the villain, which I get, and then you get, a tough status on, an ally. So you can just shut down, 2 activations. I get it. But we're going to play the Pericles. Oh, I have to exhaust her to do that. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it feels bad to get rid of Agent 13, but 6 for the Pericles, which is going to come into play with 2 counters. And we are just going to use it right away because it's an action. We will stun him. Let me get a stun. And I can put a tough status on Psylocke. We're going to hold this one, our Shield Director, and I think we'll just ready. And we'll stay in Alter Ego, and Miss Marvel will stay in Hero form. Let me move this over here. Okay, looks good. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, now I get a bunch of doubles. I can get my command team, which is actually in German. Let's see what Miss Marvel gets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got Sunfire. No quarter. If I get a minion. Oh, I did get Embiggen, though. That's nice. Okay, so here we're going to put 2 on the main, 1 for each person. He's going to try to attack Miss Marvel, but can't. And he's going to try to scheme against Maria Hill, but can't. That worked out real well. So 1 encounter card apiece. Miss Marvel's is I'm tough. Give Rhino a tough status card. That is okay with me. And Maria Hill gets Bullseye. Nice. When revealed, the enemy team discards an attachment from your leader. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Otherwise, discard an upgrade you control. Well, I actually don't control an upgrade. I control a support. So I'm good. Nice. Okay, so Maria Hill's going to go first. Do I want to grab... Do I want to get the Iliad? That would take... Let me see. That would take a lot. But I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 resource short. Do I need it this turn? I don't think so. I think I'll play... Or do I want a different... Is there a different support? I could grab the... Well, I could get Helicarrier. Almost should. I gotta find something. Yeah, I gotta find something. So let's search for an upgrade or support. I do have the Helicarrier. We do have the Iliad, but that would take up a lot of stuff in my hand. I think we grab... Ooh, or I get support staff for resource generator. That actually might be pretty good. Yeah, maybe we get the support staff. Okay, so it's only going to cost 1. If I pay for it with... No, I don't need a double. I don't want to do that. Okay. So, we're going to play that with all points bulletin. So we'll put that down. It'll come into play with 3 counters. Then I think I will use this double to play my Shield Director. And let's exhaust it just to put a counter on the Pericles. Then I'll use Special Funding, and we're going to play Command Team. Now with Special Funding, it's actually going to come into play... We'll use this black one. No, wait, we need a... Here, I found it. We got a blue one. It's going to come into play with 4 counters instead of 3. Do I flip to hero form? I'm not with... I guess I'm not too worried about him thwarting. So... Psylocke can actually confuse him again if I need to. And then I can put a status card on this ally. Or I'm sorry, on this minion so he doesn't activate against me. Or just have Psylocke activate twice. I think I'll definitely use the Pericles. I think do I stay in Alter Ego? Maybe I just stay in Alter Ego at least one more turn. So in that case, let's actually stun. Yeah, we'll stun Rhino. And then I will, do I care about attacking? If I'm on Alter Ego, let's confuse Bullseye. Yeah, because I can also put an ally or minion. Okay. Now, I don't want to ready it. I would have to flip up and then move the counter. And give him a confusion. Oh, that actually could be very interesting, but maybe not yet. Yeah. I'm just going to hold on to this. I'll hold on to my on the double, and then I'll pass the turn. So, Miss Marvel here... Let's... Ooh, I could no quarter that guy. But if I get rid of no quarter and Sunfire to play Embiggen, that's going to be really nice. But I am 1 resource short, unfortunately, from really doing much, I guess. So maybe I should have gotten that Helicarrier. He's confused, so he's not going to activate. He is a tough. What if I break... I break the tough with a basic activation... Then Psylocke will attack. She'll lose her tough, lose her last counter, and she'll deal 2 more damage. She's carrying us, drops him to 26, and we're going to put a confusion on Rhino. So he won't activate again, but I do actually really want to flip down now that I think about it. I think the 1 activation would probably be okay, but I do have the wiggle room. I don't really think I do want to flip down. I think, no, I'll just ditch these 2 cards in my hand, no quarter and wiggle room, and we'll just ready one more time. Okay. Do I want to get rid of, no, do I want Psylocke to activate again? No, not yet. It doesn't really, yeah, we don't need to. I'm going to get rid of my, on the double. Yeah, I'll just get rid of all my cards. Okay. Ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, I got Monica Chang and a surveillance team, so that's really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big hands, digging deep. Okay, so there's 1 more digging deep in there, I think. And White Fox. Okay, so 2 more goes on. Probably should start removing this. So he's going to scheme against Maria Hill, but he can't. And Bullseye is going to scheme, but he can't. Then he's going to attack Miss Marvel, but he can't. Because, again, he's just full of statuses. Maria Hill, Miss Marvel. Maria Hills. Charge. Uh-oh. Should have kept that wiggle room. Oh, reinforced Rhino suit. Now I wish I had kept, should have kept Sunfire. Still look okay? All right. He's got all this stuff on him. All right, let's move over here. Miss Marvel is first player again. So, what do we do here? That needs to have at least 5 damage on it. So, I can basic attack and then use big hands. Or actually just Embiggen big hands for 6. It's 1 wasted damage, but that might be the best thing to do. So let's exhaust Embiggen, use a double. We're going to play big hands, which will actually deal 6 damage. So that'll go on here, and then this will be discarded. So I want to get that back. I don't really need shrink. So I don't want it. No, I don't need to get that back. I think I take this guy out. So I'll play my other big hands for 2. And we're going to take out this Bullseye from Maria Hill. I'm going to thwart. Yeah, we're gonna thwart. Drop this down to 2. Gosh. I think I will maybe thwart for 1 more? No, I'm gonna attack for 1. I'll attack for 1. Take him to 25. I'm gonna flip down. Let's use our alter ego. Oh, it's our suit. That's actually good. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna hold on to that. Okay, and I'm gonna end my turn. Maria Hill. We definitely want to get Monica Chang down, but I will use my alter ego. We're gonna search for another support, and I think I'm just gonna grab Field Agent. Yeah, probably Field Agent. That seems good. Nice and cheap as well. It'll help us with the counters. So, shuffle that up a bit. Still look good on the... Yep, just double checking. Okay, get this to hand. Now, I do have the Iliad and special funding, which will actually be pretty good. Yeah, I think we definitely need to get the Iliad down. So how can we pay for that? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, I do have support staff. Not that it, yeah, it's not going to matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we hold Monica Chang. So there's 6. So it's going to come to play with 4 counters. Would you use purple? No. We'll use this black one. Okay, because special funding gives us 1 more. And I have Monica Chang. I do want to hold her for a turn, I think. Let's use our director to put a counter on the Pericles. If I flip up, he's going to attack. Is that's not terrible, but if he hits me with a charge, I could very well die. So I'm a little worried about that. So how about we use the Pericles to give him a confusion. He'll be confused, and Psylocke will have a tough. Then I could ready. I don't want to ready Psylocke yet. Let's use the Iliad. Drop it to 3. Honestly, I think we just come out swinging here. Let's just deal 5 damage and take him to 20. Yeah, I think that's probably just the best thing to do. I'm going to hold Monica Chang, and we are just going to ready. Look at all my... Yeah, here we go. Perfect. And we'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got Nick Fury and Super Spies and a double. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, we're ready up. Miss Marvel here. We're going to hold our suit. And we'll draw 1, 2, 3. Don't get White Fox, please. I didn't get her, so she could be in there somewhere. I did get Bruno, so I got one of my supports. Okay, so we put 2 more on. This goes to 4. He is going to scheme, but he's confused. But he is going to finally scheme and do something against Maria Hill. He's going to scheme for 2. 1 plus 1. Takes this to 6 out of 14. And counter card. And counter card. Miss Marvel gets an advance, so he schemes for 1 plus 2. That's 3. Okay, that's 9. And then Maria Hill, gets the horn. So he gets +1 attack. That is a lot. All right, play moves to Maria Hill. So I think we do our plan. I think we want to play Nick Fury, but do I want to get... Oh, yeah, I do. Let's grab another support. I think I'll just grab a command team because I'll probably end up using it as a resource because I already have a command team. So, yeah, that seems pretty good. Okay. So I definitely want to play Nick Fury. Can I also play my Sky Destroyer? Sorry, Miss Chang. If I use 1, let's see, technically if I do 1, 2, 3, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3 for the Destroyer. And then I could technically play Nick Fury, but I wouldn't have my Super Spies. So, which would give me like more counters, and I think Super Spies is super good. So, I think I'm just going to play Nick Fury on my space here. And we're going to play him with 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Nick Fury's going to come down. He's my ally. Okay. I really don't need to flip the hero for him. Let's use my shield director and put a counter on the Pericles. And I think... Oh, this is a hero action, so maybe I do need to flip finally. So, yeah, that's... I think we'll be okay. We got to YOLO it. Do I have 2 physicals? I don't. Or 3 physicals. Neither does Miss Marvel. So I think we're just going to chance it. So we'll finally flip to hero form. Let's have, okay, and then we'll play Super Spies, which means I can place a total of up to 3 all-purpose counters on stuff I have, basically. So let's just put 1 on the Iliad, 1 on Pericles, and actually I'll put a second one on the Pericles. Yeah, perfect. Nick Fury is going to thwart for 2, and he'll take a damage. Then I'll use Command Team to ready him, and I'll have him do it again, so it'll take 2 more off. But whenever he activates, I get to put a counter on something. So let's just move these up to 5. Yeah, that sounds good. And this is exhausted. Then let's use the Iliad, drop it to 4. Let's take 4 threat off. And then the Pericles will, actually I could have shut down one of those, the damage, but that's okay. The Pericles will stun Rhino and then give a tough status to Nick Fury. That's perfect. Do I want to ready? Actually, kind of. Might as well. Let's ready the Pericles, and I'm going to do it again. And I will confuse Rhino. Yes, I'll confuse him. And I'll put a tough one. It doesn't matter. So, do I want to move a counter? Do I want to move a counter? I don't think so. Well, maybe I'll move a counter from Command Team to, I don't know. I'll put it back on the Pericles, sure. Okay. I have the Sky Destroyer. I don't really think I need it. I'm going to ditch it. Okay. So now, Miss Marvel's turn. Let's use our Alter Ego ability. Discard, okay, till we get something. We did get Wiggle Room, which will be huge in case I need it. I didn't find my other Hone Technique, though, but that's okay. So I know I have a bunch more melee, so I'm going to use a melee to play my suit. And I think, I'm not a champion, but I do have enough stuff to play Moon Girl. I think I'll use Wiggle Room to play Bruno. We'll flip up, and then I'll play Moon Girl with these 3 geniuses. And because I'm a champion, I get to draw 3. Oh, I forgot I have this Nick Fury. That's not going to work at all. So I'm going to ditch Nick Fury to play Endurance. And I'll give myself 3 hit points, which I think will help. I have a mirror. I'm going to hold on to a mirror. I think I'm just going to swing with everybody. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And that pops her tough. So we'll hit him for 4 and take him to 16. Okay. And Moon Girl over here is going to take 2 points of damage. I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna hold a mirror. Let's ready up. Got a lot of stuff going on my table, and all these counters. I try not to like exhaust with Maria Hill because there's just so much. Okay, she'll draw 5 finally. 3, 4, 5. I have Nick Fury Senior, nice. And then I'll draw 4 with Miss Marvel. I drew White Fox, who was the next card. But I do have some mentals. No. I do have melee in case I need it, and a big hands for 6. We'll see. Okay, so 2 goes on here. Maria Hill's first. He's stunned. Oh no, I should have stayed down because now he is going to. So he's going to attack Miss Marvel with a boost here. So 3. That's 7 damage. I think I maybe have Nick block it for me. But what if it comes over there, I'll have somebody else sacrifice. Yeah, Nick Fury's gonna block. So, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just 7. Okay, 7 damage. Nick takes it. That will knock off the tough. Okay, nice. And then encounter card. Miss Marvel's is hard to keep down. He heals 4 damage. That's not terrible. That's a little less than an Iliad activation. Miss Marvel, don't be in an assault. Oh, it's not. Crowd control. Nice. Okay, just the side scheme. It's going to come into play with 2 per player, so 4. Nice. Then play moves to Miss Marvel. Awesome. Well, I could drop everything here for my Avengers Mansion, which honestly isn't terrible. A mirror is actually just as good, but I have to be an alter ego. So And I definitely do want to flip down to get stuff. I realize that, like, flipping a lot is good with her. I think we use both Moon Girl and Psylocke. Their last activations. What's clear? Crowd control. Okay. And get rid of these. Then if I play a mirror, I could still play big hands. Okay, so let's spend 2 resources here. We're gonna play big hands, exhausting and biggin. So we'll hit him for 6, take him to 14. All right, do I want to get it back? I don't think it really matters. If I get it back, I could possibly play something. So I will get it back. I'll get big hands back. Okay. Then I'll use melee to play a mirror. Okay, then I flip down. We use alter ego. Wait, no. Yes, I use alter ego first. Power of aggression. Melee. Oh, nice. See? Yeah. Nakia. Then I will play use big hands to play Nakia. We'll use a mirror. So I get to pick a card and I can shuffle it into my deck. Now, I'm pretty sure that one of the last cards I have on the bottom should be my other Hone Technique. Yeah, there's only one in here. So I'm going to draw Hone Technique. I think I might just grab that Genius and put the Genius on the bottom. Then I get to draw a card. It's Red Dagger. Okay. I'll tuck Red Dagger under Bruno here. So he'll just be down there. Okay. Then I'm gonna ready. Oh wait. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I have my suit. I forgot. So much stuff going on over here. Okay. Miss Marvel, or I'm sorry, Maria Hill. Miss Marvel's done. So now it's Maria Hill's turn. My poor Nick is exhausted. So I don't get that extra counter there. The decoy actually isn't terrible in this scenario. I could also give myself 3 hit points. What if we used a command team to ready Nick Fury? Let's get rid of Nick Fury Sr. to play Field Agent, which is going to come into play with 3 counters. Put that right there. Nick will thwart for 2. Take this to 1. He'll take a point of damage, but we'll just use the Field Agent to reduce that. We'll use the Iliad, drop it to 3. Let's deal 5 damage and drop him to 9. Okay. And then, of course, we'll use the Pericles. Let's hit him with a stun. And then we'll give Nick a tough. And I could ready Nick again, but he'll die. Let's use our Director. I'll put another counter on... I guess the Iliad, actually. Let's put a counter on the Iliad. And I think I'll use one of my support staff counters, and I'll give myself 3 hit points. Actually, 1... No, I won't do that. I'll use Endurance and Command Team without the support staff, yeah, for the decoy, just in case I take lethal damage. Okay, I still have an activation. Do I want to do anything? I don't want to flip down, so I'll just use Maria Hill to deal 1 damage. No, I'll just thwart this off. We'll just thwart that off. Okay. That's everything. Feeling pretty good. I'm pretty sure we just kind of have poor Rhino locked down here, so I'm going to see if I can find a good way to end his suffering. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get an encounter card. We'll shuffle these up here. Let me just make sure one of them... Yeah, Hone Technique actually was the next card in my list. Yeah, or not my list. It was the next card on my deck. In my deck. So, yeah, that was going to be good. So I knew it was in there. Okay, I get one more. Sneak by. Okay. I'll just do that. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, I have 1 card left over here with Maria Hill. Reinforcements. Ooh, the hard call. That's always fun. Okay, so, as always, 2 goes on here. He is going to scheme against Miss Marvel, but can't, and then try to attack Maria Hill, but can't. I get 1 more here, and I get an encounter card here. So, first one for Miss Marvel. Ooh, Excessive Force. When revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme for each minion in play. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. So, no minions in play, and with the new Surge rules, this just goes on the bottom. Like, it's just dealt to you. Oh, Shadow of the Past. Man. Okay, luckily I have these right up here. So here's that. And I get a side scheme. And we'll shuffle these in. Now, his or her, like, he's not too bad. He does have a lot of scheming, but he can't take damage while I'm engaged with another minion, which is totally fine. I'm actually not engaged with another minion, but I'm super happy to just see a minion. This is going to come into play when revealed. Discard the top card of each player's deck for each ally and persona support in play. Okay, my bad. So, first of all, this is going to have 4. So, we'll do Miss Marvel. Discard the top card of each player's deck for each ally and support. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. I have 9 allies or supports in play. Okay, so, well, Maria Hill only has 1 card left. So she actually is then dealt an encounter card. So that's going to have to be revealed. I'm still not done yet. Holy moly. Like, I still have 1 more card to reveal with Miss Marvel. Crazy. Okay, luckily I only had 1, so that's not too bad. But I have to do 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, since it's discarded, here's 9. Yeah, just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Are you kidding me? 9 cards and not a Digging Deep or a White Fox. Oh, man. This was rough. A big hands. My melees are still okay. Lost Psylocke, though. Dang. Okay. That sucked. So, that was just my Shadows of the Past reveal. I got 1 more encounter card here. Under Fire, which is going to surge, and I have to reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Holy moly. So basically 2 more. So surge and reveal the top card. I don't surge. Okay, reveal the top card and then surge. Okay. Oh, Harvest. Exhaust each persona support in play. For each support exhausted this way, the villain heals 1 damage. Okay. Okay, so I have to exhaust Bruno and Nakia. Oh, persona supports, right? And a mirror. Dang it. Okay. So that's 3. Oh, well, we got more. 4, because this is a persona support. Here's another one. 5. Okay. So, is there any more? I think that's it. 5 support. It's each one, right? So he heals for 5. So he'll go to 14. Holy moly. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm still going. And this is Miss Marvel's last one. Oh, it's actually for Maria Hill. Give to the Maria Hill player after the player phase ends, I have to remove the thing. Okay, that's her obligation. Okay, are we finally done with just Miss Marvel? I think we are. Okay, Maria Hill's. Her first one is I'm tough. Give Rhino a tough status card. I'm happy to see something normal. And he schemes for 1 + 1, so just 2. So this will go to 4. Okay. Oh, are we good? Thanks, Miss Marvel. Holy moly. All right, Maria Hill. Pull us out of here. Okay, so basically I have to flip to Alter Ego and discard that card. Okay, that's fine. So I definitely want to do that. Exhaust your identity, so I can't do an activation. That's fine. No activation. Ooh, lay the trap for a finisher. Oh yeah, definitely want to do that. Definitely want to do that. So I think I will just play, can't use this. So let's do 1, 2, 3 here. We're going to play lay the trap. Kind of put that right there. It's going to come into play with 6, which is fine. I'm going to flip to Alter Ego over here and then exhaust, which will discard this. Okay, good press conference. I have the hard call still. Holy moly. So Nick can defend for, actually I have Professor X for, yeah, Miss Khan. So Nick will actually just thwart, which will break his tough. Gosh, I have so much going on. Take that to 2. Let's put a counter on, oh, command team, actually. Then, oh, should I move the counter before I flipped over? Let's say I moved a counter from here to the Pericles. There you go. Okay, then I flipped. Then let's use command. Oh, no, I can't do that. That's not gonna work. Let's use the Iliad. Drop the Iliad to 3. Do we nuke Thomas Edison? Can I deal with Thomas Edison? Does it, I can't deal with Thomas Edison, so I will take him out. Yep, I'll take him out. These two are well, this one's not. Okay, there we go. Pericles will confuse. Another tough. Another confuse. Okay, I don't think I care about the hard call. I'll put a counter on the Iliad with this, and that's it. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. And we're ready. Okay. Looking good. We'll draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, 6. Ooh, surveillance team. Another command team. Okay. Whoops. Oh, wait, that was the end. Oh, I still got Miss Marvel's turn. That's okay. I already drew my cards. Okay, so much was going on. Let's use my alter ego action. Discard until we get an identity specific card. I got my sneak by. Well, can't use my persona supports, which feels bad. So I'm just going to flip. And I think we play Professor X here for a double and sneak by. Play Professor X, which will confuse or stun or ready an X-Men character. So I'll just confuse Rhino, I guess. Can't really do anything. But I will have him thwart Generation Y. Get rid of that. We'll take a damage, which I don't know if it'll really matter. Then I think I finally play Hone Technique for 1, 2, 3. And I don't need this other sneak by unless I want to. Actually, was there a way? Could I, if I play sneak by? No. Well, actually, I do have my suit. If I exhaust the suit and a double. No, if I exhaust the suit and sneak by and get it back. Oh, yeah, I could do that. So I exhaust the suit. You spend sneak by to play sneak by. So remove 3 threat from a scheme. There we go. Then I use my hero ability to get this back to hand. Then I will use 1, 2, 3 to play Hone Technique. That worked out really well. And that's it. I'm done. Okay. I want to get rid of Lay the Trap during phase 3. I think that'll be good. Okay, I got my persona supports below here. Just trust me, they're down there. All right, we'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 digging deeps, but I did get wiggle room. Okay, everybody's ready. This goes up to 3. Okay, slightly weird cut. I think we just did Miss Marvel. Rhino was stunned, attacked Miss Marvel. Now he's activating against Maria Hill, and he is confused, so he's not going to scheme. Then 1 encounter card, 1 encounter card. Right, yeah, Maria Hill's is Dangerous Recruits. Oh, how exciting. Hinder 1, forced interrupt. When a minion is defeated, give it to the enemy leader as a face down boost card. So I have my thoughts already on this, but okay, hinder 1 per player, so it's going to have 5, and it's acceleration. Acceleration icon. And Miss Marvel's is her obligation. You may flip to alter ego form. I can either exhaust her or I can discard one persona support. Well, dang it. This sucks. I think I'll just make it easy. I'll flip to alter ego and exhaust. And then I get to remove this from the game. Dang. All right. Miss Marvel's turn. Well, I'm going to use my alter ego ability. Let's discard. Oh, I got Digging Deep off the top. Nice. Nick Fury. Moon Girl. Dang. Oh, White Fox. Oh my gosh, that's the best feeling. Honestly, one of the best feelings in the game. Getting White Fox off the top of the deck. And Big Hands. Okay, wow, that was actually pretty good. Then, I think it's best to use that first, and then we use a mirror. Because I can just kind of shuffle one of these cards back in. And what do I want to put back in here? I don't have any doubles or anything. So I'm just going to put the Genius back on the bottom, because it could be any card. And then, don't shuffle, it goes on the bottom, and I draw. It's Shrink. Oh, Professor X. I always do this, but Professor X is defeated. I hope I haven't been putting cards in Maria Hill's thing. I don't think so. Okay, Red Dagger is under Bruno. The next card I play can cost 1 less. Is there anything else to do in Alter Ego? I don't think so. So, do I need or want Bruno? Do I want the Red Dagger? I might as well. I'll exhaust Bruno here. I'm going to get Red Dagger back to my hand. Let's use Nakia. So the next card I play costs 1 less. So we're going to flip up here. And let's see, he has 14 hit points and tough. So White Fox is going to knock off the tough. Ah, such a nice feeling. And I have a huge hand here. Like, this is literally my hand. I think Big Hands is going to, well, I do have Hone Technique. So, and 3 Digging Deeps. If I use Embiggen and my suit, and 1 Digging Deep. So that's 1, 2, 3, well, 2 and then Nakia's 3. And we're going to play melee. It's basically going to deal 3 plus the cost, so another 3, so 6, and then 2. So it's going to deal 8 damage. So it's like a swinging web kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, goes to 6 from 14. Can't get it back because I'm exhausted. I could play Big Hands here. And I could double Big Hands, but I'm definitely going to play 1 Big Hands for 2 Digging Deeps. That's like all of them. We're going to deal another 4. So he drops to 2. I think if I can get him, I can definitely get him to stage 3, which I think is the best thing. So then I'll spend 3 resources here, and we're going to put in Red Dagger. And Red Dagger is going to attack for 2. And he only had 2 hit points left. Okay. So, this will force him to stage 3, which simply gives him a tough status card. Oh, and we're stunned. Everybody is stunned. I haven't done Expert Rhino in a long time. I'm over here getting some more stun status cards. I don't think it matters too much for Maria Hill, but it does matter for us. However, we are done. So Maria Hill's done. Let's go to Miss Marvel's done. Maria Hill's turn. Rhino does have 32 hit points, so not too much more than his stage 2, which only had 30. I think, wow, there's so many options and stuff here. I don't really think I don't need to attack. Do I want to grab? I can thwart though. I got to get rid of that tough. Is there, chance encounter actually? Put chance encounter on dangerous recruits or put it on lay the trap. No, lay the trap, I mean, that's 10 damage, which can't be ignored. That's pretty good. And oh, wait, shoot, skilled investigator. Not chance encounter. Duh. Okay. I think I will play front organization, so I don't have to discard anything. And all points bulletin would actually be pretty good here. Yeah, that might be pretty good. Let's play surveillance team with a special funding, and so it'll come into play. Let's use this green one. Wow, with 4 counters. We see it down here. It's down here. And okay, that's pretty good. So Nick Fury let's have him attack. Knock off Rhino's tough, knocks off his tough. Then we will use command team to ready Nick Fury. He will attack for 2 more. We'll have him attack. Yeah. And we'll exhaust field agent to reduce his consequential damage. Let's use do I want the Iliad? If I clear, let's definitely use the Pericles to, I'm going to confuse Rhino. Do I care about that's a lot. No, I already got rid of an advance. I'm not too worried. We're going to, I'm going to stun him and give Nick Fury a tough. Yeah, so do I have another stun? I do. Okay, Pericles will stun. I still have the Iliad activations and support staff. I'll play Skill and Investigator, I guess, on myself. I don't think it really matters. And I'll use a support staff and command team. Oh, this is a hero action. So I'm going to flip and then play this. So all points bulletin. For each shield support I control, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just 6. Just 6. I can remove a threat or deal damage to an enemy. So, for 6 of them, what if we just clear dangerous recruits? And the other one, I'll move off lay the trap. Yeah, get that down, get that ready. Okay. And I guess, oh, that's not an attack. I think I don't care about being stunned. I'm just going to thwart for 2 off of the main, just to be safe. I'll do 2 off the main. Oh, I still haven't used my Iliad. So let's drop a counter and drop it to 3. And I think I'll just blast for 5. Let's just take him to 25. Okay, we're going to ready here. And feeling pretty good. I think probably just a turn each will probably do it. I have so much going on here. Okay, we'll ready everything here. All my supports down here. Yeah, I definitely want to lay the trap for the final damage. I think that'll be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2 cards left. Ooh, and I have wiggle room. Okay. So, where 2 goes on here, goes to 3. He's going to try to activate against Miss Marvel, but he's stunned. But he is finally going to attack. For the first time this game, he is attacking Miss Marvel. Or, I'm sorry, Maria Hill. I keep doing that. And I think at this point... Oh, I forgot I have all the counters I could put on with Nick Fury. I keep forgetting that. So I should have like... Well, this should be at 4. And I don't think I activated... I did activate twice. Put this at 3. Sure, whatever. I don't think it matters. Actually, I'll just put one on here. Do that. Okay, and move this down to 3. Sure. Okay. I think I could defend and then play wiggle room, but I also do have my my suit here. But I'll just let's see, 4, 5. It won't kill him. There's no way it kills me. So I'm just gonna take this hit for 4, 5, 6. So he'll attack me for 6 damage. I'll go to 3. That's fine. 1 encounter card. 1 encounter card. Miss Marvel's is charge. And Maria Hill's is assault. How funny is that? However, my decoy... Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm just going to take it. So he's going to hit me for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 damage and I have to discard charge. And yeah, it's overkill and stuff, but I'm going to get rid of my life model decoy. It says when an enemy attacks you, discard this, and I can prevent all that damage. So, no damage, and I'm good. So, play moves to Maria Hill. Oh, actually, that is play down there. Okay. So, I also have, I think I might be able to do some crazy stuff here. I think I will spend 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We're going to play Agent 13. Okay. So, we're going to exhaust the Iliad, take it to 2, deal 5 damage to Rhino, which takes him to 20. Then I will thwart this down to 2, or thwart at 2 to go to 3. She's going to take, she'll take a point of damage. Okay. We ready? And then I will drop this to 1. We're going to use it again to take Rhino to 15. Then I will use my last command team to ready Agent 13. Yeah, that'll be fine. Nick Fury will thwart this down to 1. Gets rid of his tough. Puts a counter on the Iliad. Agent 13 will thwart, lay the trap. When defeated, the player who defeated this deals 5 per player damage to the enemy. So that's 10 damage, takes him to 5. But because she activated, I get to ready the Iliad. And then I'll just use my last Iliad activation to deal another 5 damage, which will defeat Rhino from what, like 25 hit points or something. I just kept activating. Yeah, if I had Agent 13 sooner, I would have done a lot more, but holy moly. And I did have, so I also had melee again. That's another 8 damage. 8, 9, 10. I had 11 damage over here with with Miss Marvel. Yeah, I potentially actually could have done a little more. Yeah, I could do something like no quarter here for 4, gotten it back, reduced it by 1, and then done another 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so 15-ish damage or so. But yeah, this was well, this was fun. So these were the two of the decks I was going to bring, you know, to that little game store. And I thought it'd be really fun. Maria Hill just got out of hand, I think. Poor Rhino. I don't think that encounter set's very good. I wonder if I need an encounter, like a mod set that has more minions. And I do have, there's one, I can't remember which one it is, that has like a bunch of minions in it. I was thinking about putting that in, like the Time Warrior ones or something like that. But either way, like it was still pretty cool. But I mean, the Pericles just completely shut down Rhino, and Maria Hill is just an absolute menace. But I really like Miss Marvel. I've really only played her in Aggression, and I would like to try her in Justice, but it's been a lot of fun. I do like the whole hone technique plus embiggen and just dealing a ton of damage. It's great fun. So anyway, this is my two-handed gameplay against Rhino. It's been great. Expert Rhino, actually. So yeah, fun game. I thought it'd be something a little different too. You know, it's what, July? Well, it's July 30th when I made this recording, and there's a lot of Daredevil and Echo out there on the internet right now. So just playing some stuff people are more familiar with, I suppose. Anyway, that's enough from me for today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You stay safe out there. Make good decisions. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.